What's up, guys? It is me. I am back. It has been a super long time since I posted anything. For all my 4 subscribers out there, it's really been a long time. So a lot has been going on with the carts and all of that, and I'd love to go back and talk about that, but it's the middle of winter, and the kart season, the race season is over for now, and I'm really looking forward to getting back at it here in the spring. But for right now, I got a new project. We just brought home, and we're gonna go ahead and head on out right now. I am a die-hard diesel fan. I love diesel trucks, most specifically the Cummins diesel. And ever since I was a little kid, and I even began to think about what a diesel was, I've always liked the Dodge 5.9 first gen Cummins. And I've always wanted one. I never thought I would really get one, especially this young. But an opportunity came up, and we got it. And so we're gonna go ahead and show you guys it. Now brace yourselves, because it is a project. All right, it is not like I can't drive it right now. It's a project for me and for my dad and my buddies to work on. So we're gonna get you rolling on it. So give me a second. All right, guys. So this is the Butte. This is it. This is a 1992 Dodge D250 with a 5.9 Cummins diesel and a 5-speed manual transmission. Now, when I was looking at trucks, a couple things were on my must list. If I was going to buy a pickup truck, it had to be a diesel. And this is, as you see right there, Dodge Ram Cummins turbo diesel. It's a 12 valve, and the 12 valves are the bomb. This is a first gen single wire engine, 160 stock horsepower. It's a phenomenal, it is a workhorse. As you can see, it came with a whole lot of goodies. And so let me give you some background on this truck. So this truck was owned by an old fella, an older gentleman, and he was driving it. He drove it daily, and then one day he was driving it, and some kids ran out in front of him, and he had to avoid hitting the kids, so he swerved and he hit a tree. So it took out a lot of the front core support here. So we have another parts truck that we bought that isn't here yet. We're going to pick up this weekend, and it's got a whole core support here that we're going to build up here. It's got all the right parts for it that we can just swap. It's another 92 D250 that will work perfectly. As you can see in the back here, we got all kinds of spare parts. We got runner boards. This is the old hood. So this is the front of the hood. So this is the middle of your hood here, and this is where he smoked the tree. So that is going to get replaced. The parts truck obviously has some more, it's got a hood on it. So let's go ahead and we'll take a look here at the inside. Door needs to be fixed. So this is the inside. Now it is completely retro. We got big old leather seats in it. It needs to be cleaned really bad. It's got an anti-theft kill on it, which I don't really understand, but let's get in here. We got a Banks gauge cluster, which is awesome. What else we got? We got all kinds of fun stuff in here. This thing was just sitting in the back when we picked it up. It's got 197,000 miles on it, which typically on a typical gas car, that's getting up there. But this truck, it was driven by an older gentleman who really he drove it very light, and there were baby miles, and this thing is just ready to go. I think some more. So it's got as you can see, it's got a 5-speed manual gearbox. It is rear-wheel drive, which is why they call it a D250. If it was 4-wheel drive, it'd be a W250. It's got it's got an aftermarket radio that's going to get swapped for a newer aftermarket radio, because there's no aux cord, nothing like that. But it's got amenities. It's got power windows, power locks. It's got air conditioning, heat, which I could use right now because it's about 10 degrees outside. We got, you know, it's a brown interior. It's an extended cab. That was on my must list. It had to be an extended cab, because they're hard to find cars or trucks that are extended cab that still work, even though this doesn't really work. But anyway, so it's got some character. It's got you know, 197,000 miles on it. The door doesn't like to close all the way. Got it that time, which is good stuff. One thing about this truck that I do want to point out is the only rust that I found on this truck is right there. Right down there and along the line there. That is the only rust I found on the truck to date. I've gone underneath it and everything looks fantastic. Which is really something to be said for a truck that is now officially 25 years old here in 2018. You can even look under there on the other side. It is clean, which is nice. The problem with the truck, obviously, it needs a front clip put on it. Needs a new radiator from when the radiator hit the tree. It fires right up. I drove it onto the trailer and we backed it off. It runs, it drives great. It's just, it needs that front clip and needs some TLC. The guys that we bought it from, they were moving it with a forklift and they smoked the bed of the truck, and that is just heartbreaking. We're gonna try to get that fixed. This is a big project and a big undertaking. I've rebuilt a lot of go-karts. This is not a go-kart. This is a truck, and this is my dream truck. It's got everything that I could want on it. It's got the runner boards in the back. It's got windshield lip that I've always liked those. I've always thought those things were very, very cool. And you know, there's so many spare parts. My Ford pickup truck, which is way down there, the bed is full of parts. This has a hitch on it. It's got a fifth wheel ball on the back. This truck also has a trailer control panel in the cab of it. So, you know, there's a lot to be said for what this truck has and what this truck has got to offer. The potential in this truck is awesome, and I'm really looking forward to doing it. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on the progress that we make with it. We're gonna get going on it really quick. This weather really sucks as far as the temperature goes, but for now, that is it. My name is Kevin Mellon, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks, guys.